The most recent Indicators of School Crime and Safety report from the National Center for Education Statistics has new data about crime on college campuses across the United States. In 1990, the United States federal government established the Jean Clery Disclosure of Campus Security Policy and Campus Crime Statistics Act, known as the Clery Act, which requires institutions to give timely warnings about crimes to students and staff, to publicly report campus crime and safety policies, and to collect, report, and disseminate campus crime data. These data are used to analyze just how safe our campuses are. Overall, the number of reported crimes on college campuses is lower than it was a decade ago. From 2001 to 2013, the number of reported on-campus crimes decreased by 34%. In 2013, about 27,600 criminal incidents took place at public and private 2-year and 4-year colleges, a 7% decrease from the previous year. During the same time period, the number of on-campus crimes per 10,000 full-time students dropped from 19.8 to 18.4. What kinds of criminal acts occur most often on campus? Over half of the on-campus crimes reported in 2013 were burglaries. Other commonly reported crimes included forcible sex offenses, motor vehicle thefts, aggravated assaults, and robberies. Robberies, unlike burglaries, are thefts that include threat or use of force. Out of the top 5 reported on-campus crimes, forcible sex offenses were the only type of on-campus crime that did not decrease between 2001 and 2013. The number of forcible sex crimes reported to campus authorities increased by 126% from 2001 to 2013. That includes an almost 25% increase between 2012 and 2013. This report also examined the number of hate crimes on college campuses as another measure of campus safety. Hate crimes are offenses motivated by the perpetrator's bias against the victim based on race, ethnicity, religion, sexual orientation, gender, or disability. In 2013, there were 781 reported criminal incidents classified as hate crimes that occurred on the campuses of public and private 2-year and 4-year colleges. In 2013, the most common types of hate crimes reported at 2-year and 4-year colleges were destruction, damage, and vandalism, intimidation, and simple assault. Racial discrimination was the leading type of bias associated with hate crimes reported on campuses in 2013. 41% of vandalism hate crimes were classified as race-related, as were 37% of hate-related intimidation incidents and 38% of simple assaults. Next to racial discrimination, sexual orientation was the second most frequent type of bias associated with vandalism, intimidation, and simple assault. 31% of vandalism hate crimes, 23% of intimidations, and 29% of simple assaults were classified with sexual orientation as the motivating bias. Religion, ethnicity, gender, and disability each accounted for less than 20% of the motivating bias for vandalism, intimidation, and simple assault hate crimes. While overall crime on college campuses is down, there's still much that policymakers should be concerned about to ensure college campuses are a safe space for students. Visit nces.ed.gov to view the full report and learn more about crime and safety in America's schools and colleges.